For both of you, as a white man, I have not had to think about my race very often. And that fact in itself is an example of privilege. What do you say to white people with little experience discussing race who are eager to fight for racial justice and want to educate themselves and put in the work, but they're worried about stepping into a minefield and doing or saying the wrong thing?
I mean, I can start on that.
Okay.
As I said before, be confident of doing and saying the wrong thing. You're going to do and say the wrong thing. Yeah. Accept it. And when you do and say the wrong thing, do this thing that humans do called apologizing and working to make it better. This is stuff they teach you on Sesame Street, Daniel Tiger, like all across children's television is learning how to say I'm sorry and how to make it better. So if you don't get it from me, go watch Daniel Tiger and learn saying I'm sorry is the first step. Then how can I help? I feel like you're going to do the wrong thing. The history of Black folks fighting in the civil rights movement is trying things that didn't work and moving on to the next thing. I mean, that's just the history of change in this country. Martin Luther King Jr. wasn't born going, we have to do a march on Washington when I turned 35 years old. That didn't happen. He did a lot of things to figure out how do I get this message across. So white people, be able to be corrected when you do the wrong thing. And if you get your feelings hurt, that's what feelings are for. So you did the wrong thing, but get over it the way you get over it in other situations.
Mm-hmm.
That's what feelings are for.
Yeah.
Portia, what do you want to add to this?
Exactly. This whole conversation is intimidating. This whole conversation is uncomfortable, even for me, and I'm living in Black skin. So I understand, white people feeling like they don't know what to say, but silence is the worst thing to do. And just
silence equals death.
Silence equals death. Silence equals violence. So I would just say to white people, see yourself in the movement. Understand that if you don't make a move, then you will also be in trouble in the end. It's not just going to be Black people. As you can see, they're putting these curfews and martial law is starting to happen. Everybody got to go in their house. It ain't just Black folks.
Right.
Okay. So I would just say, see yourself in the movement and then take a look inside of who you are. No, you may not necessarily identify as racist, but how many Black friends do you have? Do you go online? And if you don't, I would just say, amplify Black voices, possibly post someone who has a Black podcast that you happen to like. Amplify Black lives, and what we're trying to do is an easy way to do it. And you can do it from home if you don't want to leave your house yet. Social media is very, very powerful. And I saw the other day, a lot of people joined into the Black box. That was one thing, but what's going to last long term is you seeing yourself in the movement.